Hey guys, um, what I'm doing today is I'm gonna build a little hummingbird house. And what I've done, I've glued 13 of these here type sticks together uh, in about that size right there, about 2 inches, 2 and a quarter. I did 6 of them, so I'll have all four sides and a roof, and then I'll use some of the extra to finish up the gables. So just glued them together and sawed them off, and now we got to attach them. So sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. I can tell you, you got to find your best side sometimes. Um, make sure they're kind of flush. Now these do take a little time because you got to not only make sure that they're square, but in these little gaps that's in the middle, you can get away with it because you can take one of these once it glues. You can take one of these and put here and then glue around it, and that way it seals it off as far as your corners go. So, not too bad. Not too bad starting off here. So, let's just see about the next run. It don't take much glue just to get it to just to get it to kind of go. Just enough to get it to stay. Remember, you can make these bigger, littler, whatever. I use 13 little rods. So I'm talking about, they're not easy done, I'm telling you, at all. But once I get them up, then I can square them up. Oh, takes patience, that's for sure. Let me put just a little bit more glue on there so it'll be a little thicker. Kind of right like so. And once you get it square, like I said, you can always lay something on top of it or whatever to you know get it pressed together, and then you can use a rod to uh, you know, um, close in the insides and the outsides. You can run one, you know, of the edges here. But like I said, I did 13. Um, they're still kind of soft. Uh, it takes a couple days, really, for them to dry all the way, uh, completely hardened. Um, but I figured um, last night I'd work on them a while, and I used a hair dryer to help seal them, but I did not glue both sides. A lot of time I will glue both sides. See how they can bend? See the little curve in it? Sometimes you have to straighten them up. Just make sure they're kind of flush best you can. And as they glue, before they get too tight, you can always readjust it to what you need. And myself, a lot of time I use a square, um, just to make sure that my stuff is square. See how they're trying to be flimsy on me here. A little push here, a little push there. Takes a little bit, but it's a little bit of a struggle. Ain't no doubt about it. Ain't no way around it. Get away from some of that glue that does get on the table. This one here is trying to be a little crazy on me. Use my little rag to hold her up. You can always set you something on the side, to uh, help hold them together. A lot of time I use uh, like paint, so to have some weight to it. And like I said before, it completely dries. Then you can tighten it on up if it has a little bow in it or something such that. Look at that mess. This ain't supposed to be no comedy show. It's supposed to be arts and crafts. Okay. Let's see if we can do this again now. Trying to be funny on me here. Now get over here. Stay where you're supposed to get now. Okay. Now, that's why I was saying you can use things to keep it balanced for a little while. My hands are so wide it's hard for me to get my fingers in there to help line it up. Feel like that top, needs to be touching. But as it dries, you can turn it on its side, lay something on it, like set one of these on it, whatnot, whatever you got to do, just to make it, so it's, stuck good and flush and everything. Nobody ever said it's easy doings. Trust me. If it was, everybody would do it, but it's definitely not. And sometimes if I've got a good corner, I will. Let me see if I can. I will shoot just a dab of glue on the inside, just to help grab a hold of it. I have to use my ink pen to pull this one back out just a hair. Push that one back in. Pull that one back out. I'll finish tightening it up when it dries a little bit on one of these good corners. A little pointed stick. Rub up that corner. Yeah, there we go. Let me check this corner. That top is trying to come out just a hair. Okay. I'll run a shot of glue down it. Believe it or not, it does help to run a shot of glue down them like that. They reach the bottom, just rub back up. That way, you know you got your corner filled. Now these two crazy sides here now, we'll have to work with them in a little bit. They try to play crazy with you sometimes. I'll move that one down so you can kind of see what I'm saying. Push this one. Push them in the middle a little bit. You can see how it tries not to touch at the top because it's still soft. Like I said, I didn't glue both sides last night, but it's okay. I mean, it'll be to where I can get it sealed. So I'm talking about. I mean, as long as you get some glue on it and get it kind of sealed just a hair anyway, it don't take long, and you can turn it on its side, put pressure on them, and glue that gets on the table. Just keep running it up. Okay. So I got it on its side. Got my paint sitting on top of it. And then I'll put a little glue in that gap right there. Give it a little floor. Now that I've kind of got it together a little bit here. Now I won't have this whole floor, don't suppose. I'll probably cut it out to fit, but anyhow, mark it out to where you know your glue needs to go. Put that glue on the inside of your line. Be good enough. If you square it up like that, you're done pretty good. Okay. putting the glue on the bottom of this right here. I'm gonna try to match it up with my square, just like so. Now we're getting in better shape. Now, one thing, like, let me get it over here so you can see. Like this little bit that's hanging over, I can take my sander and sand that down smooth. Sand this down smooth here. Give that a little turn around. Smooth this little edge off right here. And on each corner, I can put, like I said, I'll show you, like a rod on each corner, like so. That would give it an extra brace, well, once I get it squared off, with a sander. So that'll be the floor for it. Now once that dries, I'll go on the inside and put glue around, the inside on the floor. What I do is put plenty of glue down in it. See if that should be. And what I do, I turn it, as you can see. I turn it. That way it covers all edges of the floor. There you go. And the access will just run pretty much just whichever direction it wants to run and help fill in the floor. Then the next step, I trim up the edges and get them sanded up, and then put my rods on it, and then start putting my roof on. Now with these little rods, you just continue to build up and trim off as you go all the way to the top. So there it is, kind of trimmed up a little bit. There's this little doorway. I'll trim it up and sand her down. Give it a paint job. Uh, guess I'll cut that here for today. But thank you for watching JD's Crafts.